downtown L.A. in Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He could strike people out, but he could also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's got a 3 for 7 line. He's taken him deep once. Fouled away. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. In the air to straightaway center field. Pollock on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Now in the box, Brian Anderson. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Eliezer Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lays off 1-0. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Batting second.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Row, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hernandez, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a second-year big leaguer. Peterson on at first. Nobody out. Well struck down the right field line, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Justin Turner.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Here comes Granderson, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here today.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball well outside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
First offering on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Muncy is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 3 runs already home here.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in a count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Muncy is off at first with 2 away. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Batting in, the catcher, Austin.
Settling in now, Austin Barnes. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Barnes swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, and Alvarez is sent packing for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 45.
And that'll bring up Peter O'Brien. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Pollock has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in, Austin Barnes. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Barnes is retired, and there's one away.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First offering on its way. No balls and one strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The next 0-2. Swing and a looper to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, strike 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Peterson brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Alex Verdugo. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Brien moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But he changed his mind there as he broke for home, but ends up retreating back to third base safely.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Low for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And they're runners at the corners now.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Bellinger, 23 years old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Marlins nothing.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Coming into the day, they rank 1st in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. So one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And standing in now, the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Hit sharply on the ground. Muncy from shallow right. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Eliezer Hernandez.
Stepping into the box, Eliezer Hernandez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hops this one up. Peterson has a play, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off
into the box now, Max Muncy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Drilled to the left side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Outside.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Guerrero has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch on its way. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's inside. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
From the stretch, a swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA, but they're in front 4-0. Here's Starlin Castro. Top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Still even at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Bellinger. He can't get to it. This one's down. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch, and he fouls this one off. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one. They're down 4-0. Ready for another chance? Clayton Kershaw. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
So far this season, Kershaw is exactly a 200 hitter, and as pitchers go, that's actually pretty good.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 1-1 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Brien comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jock Peterson.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Pulled toward right center field. Granderson is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
In now, Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Verdugo has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Ready now for the Marlins, Peter O'Brien. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Count still at 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Striding into the box, Gabby Guerrero, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 4-0. Marlins Garcia will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Marlins Garcia.
So coming to the plate, Max Muncy, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The second baseman, Max Muncy.
Now here's the pitch. Right there for strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Castro has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Here's Corey Seager. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. Pollock, base runner at first with 1 out. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Line hard to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Standing in now, Austin Barnes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Oh, what a stop. Got him.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. No balls and a strike to count. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. O'Brien is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, and the lead is now 5-0. In is Curtis Granderson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. At the knees, strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Neil Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Neil Walker.
And that misses inside. 1-0. He'll start this one at 274. 10 home runs and 31 RBIs. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he grounds one briskly to short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Dodgers out in front, 5-0. Adam Conley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for Miami, number 61, Adam Conley.
Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
First baseman, Jock Peterson.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Conley, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Back up the middle. Rojas is right there. And that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Verdugo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Standing in, Justin Turner. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
The next 0-2. Hit to short. Rojas scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Pedro Alvarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Looking to send him packing again. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Alvarez is retired, and there's 1 away.
The batter.
Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 45.
Ready once again, Peter O'Brien. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so
13.
I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Muncy.
Digging in, Max Muncy. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The batter, number 5.
So stepping in, Corey Seager. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Has a look, now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Stepping up now, Gabby Guerrero. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now here's the pitch. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Line drive to center field. Pollock is right there, 1 down.
Now batting.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Stepping up to the plate, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. So the Dodgers trying to close this one out in front of the home crowd here at Dodger Stadium as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7+. JT Riddle will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
JT Riddle.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Riddle, a 27-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Tayron Guerrero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Tayron Guerrero.
Stepping in, Austin Barnes.
Leading
He's
off
hitless
for
in
the
3
Dodgers,
at-bats to this point.
The catcher, Austin Barnes.
First offering on its way. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
The batter.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Guerrero is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Jock.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jock Peterson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Barnes, the runner at second with 1 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Granderson. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Next up for Los Angeles, Alex Verdugo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Three-two pitch. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. And the route is officially underway. It is 7-0.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Two out with a man at first. Fastball well outside. From the belt, the pitch. Outside, 2-1.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now two hits so far for him in this one. Sergio Romo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Sergio Romo.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Granderson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More from MLB Network. Saturday baseball after this. Stepping in and ready. Starlin Castro starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
In now, Miguel Rojas. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Verdugo waits on it. Two gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He's their last shot here with two away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Dodgers with a big 17-hit attack. Clayton Kershaw records his 14th winning decision of the season. Elieser Hernandez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.